Year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's crazy, man.
And you were in an Instagram photo with Kim Kardashian.
Right. That's the most important
Yes,
one.
the peak of my career.
which is why we're here.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
we're here to
I
talk
post
about
that photo. They're like, another podcast. Let's do it. I feel like before you continue your scripts, we should probably address the hazmat suit and the giant chocolate bar.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that one's pretty
what you
obvious. That
normally
was just
wear, or?
product placement. But
Yeah.
this one, I have two people trapped in a bunker. And if they survive 100 days in there, they win $500,000. Like, we literally built like a real bunker. So I don't really know why, but I thought it'd be funny if I wore a hazmat suit every time I filmed there. So we were filming that before I came here. So
That set was nice.
yeah.
Obviously, we're going to talk about YouTube. We're going to talk about your main channel. We're going to talk about Feastables. But where we wanted to start was with a headline that everyone read, about a month ago.
Uh-huh.
YouTuber,
I wonder what headline. What headline?
YouTuber Mr. Beast reportedly in talks for competition series on Amazon's Prime Video in a deal worth $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
Care to comment?
That was the headline. That was the thing. Yes, we're doing. We've talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
We were doing a streaming show, and we're doing one with Prime. This is actually, we were gonna do a press release, but I knew we were gonna do this podcast, so I was like, let's just make this podcast a press release. So I don't know if that's the conventional way when you do shows like this, but we've. Let me think. I probably should be careful what I say too much. I've never done a streaming show like this, so I don't like with YouTube. I'm super open about everything. I don't. Well, I'm just trying to calculate how much I want to talk about the negotiations. There's let's just say Amazon will give us the most creative control, and by most I mean all creative control, and they'll let me do whatever I want. And other platforms, didn't. So there's a lot of. We'll see if we get into it later in this. I don't know if we want to dive into it all now, but yeah, there's a reason we went with Amazon. They're awesome. I love you guys. And I'm going to try to make the most viewed streaming show in history.
I do want to get into negotiation at some point.
Yeah.
But first,
that's a great hook. Keep watching.
What's the name of the show?
Beast Games.
Okay.
Right. I think it fits it perfectly. It's going to be, wow. This will be the first time anyone hears it. It's going to be the largest game show in history with the most contestants any game show's ever had, with the largest cash prize in history. That I'll probably reveal later, but you can imagine what the cash prize was on Squid Game, and it's higher than that. So the largest game show in history, the largest cash prize in history. And to be honest, in my opinion, like the biggest sets in history, it's the biggest everything in history. This show, we have it written now, is mind-blowing. Like, the problem is if I say anything about a particular episode, it could give a contestant that hears it a little bit of insight. It's like, it's like our normal videos, but just 20 times better. Because obviously, I don't know if that number you read is accurate or not, but I have a bigger budget. So money's not a constraint. And what we were talking about before is on YouTube, I have to make videos around titles and thumbnails. But on this show, I can do whatever I want. I can just make good content, and I don't have to revolve it around a title and thumbnail. So money's not a constraint on the show. And I can also just do anything, which is like a lot more freeing than you would think. And so it's mind blowing, the stuff we're going to be doing.
Can you give us an example there of like, it's a lot more freeing than you think?
Yeah.
Can you give us even like one example of like, what does it free you up to do that you wouldn't do on YouTube?
Well, with the YouTube video, it's just kind of, it's people are clicking to watch a video around a title and thumbnail. And if you veer too far off, it's just kind of how it is on YouTube. They're just like, okay, I'll go watch another video or whatever. They just kind of, you just have to revolve it. Like if I just got up and I don't know, someone else, like Ryan Tran sat down, like your attention would just kind of, plummet. Whereas the show, when you sit down for a movie, you're kind of just like there to enjoy it and get embraced. Or in a show, you're just kind of like along for the ride. And it's not, you don't expect it to just be super cut and dry. You almost like when it does take twists and turns, you know what I mean? Which is just a whole different vibe. And so for this, I can do anything. The constraint is I have the most contestants in history. I have the largest cash prize in history. And that's it. Outside of that, I can do anything.
I actually think that the big difference there is that the end of each episode has to operate as the hook for the next episode, which is pretty different than your YouTube videos, right?
Well, we're reinventing everything. I mean, we can, sometimes we'll start the next challenge halfway through an episode and how do I say what some of this stuff is without saying it? It's like, we're throwing everything out the door and just trying to really think from, first principles, what actually makes a show great. Now it'll probably be 6+ hours of content, whereas my normal videos are 20 minutes. So the character building, the storytelling will be out of this world compared to our normal videos. Like the closest video to what this would be like our ages 1 through 100 or, with the cubes and stuff, but even that will pale in comparison. I'm so excited. I wish I could just say what some of the episodes are, but it's like, like with the streaming show, because the budgets are so big, it's like one episode, we'll just give away, you know what I mean? And that's just kind of be like a side thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a little bit of spoiler, but stuff like that. I'm so excited.
I actually think the two people trapped for 100 days.
Yeah.
That one for me, like that was, I think your longest video, is it not? 27 minutes?
Well, I counted 100,000.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah,
obviously
sure.
longest
Most
of
recent
video.
of the recent era, that was your longest video. And actually one that I really enjoyed.
Same.
And the character development in that one was, I think, what kept everyone watching for a long time. Like,
Yeah.
and there was a little bit of question of like, you know, their relationship and like how they were getting along.
Do they
and all
hate
that.
each
Do they
other?
hate each other? Are they actually in love? Like there was this, like a lot of interesting stuff there that tapped into the character development that I think we're used to on reality TV.
So on that one, you know, if I would have done that video 18 months ago, you know, instead of being, I think that was 27 minutes, it probably would have been 12. You know, it's
Yeah.
crazy. If I made content like this 4 or 5 years ago instead of like what people would call the beastification of YouTube or whatever, I think the videos would have done better.
Growing a business is hard. Growing a global
I just kind of grew up on YouTube and I've been making
Sure.
content my whole life. And so like, obviously I'm much smarter at 25 than I was at 21. And so like at 21, I just thought was good content. And now I look back and I'm like, even some of our older videos, I can't watch them. I'm like, this is too much. It gives me a headache, you know?
Yeah.
But at the time, that's just kind of what I thought was good. And I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's just, if someone gets into making content at a young age, you kind of get to see the progression of everything they do on YouTube.
Mhm.
And so I just find that pretty fascinating, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
And now people get to see it on Amazon, which is kind of
Yes.
interesting in a totally new setting. Like that's a completely different storytelling challenge.
I know. I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
And when it comes to the show,
That show's going to crush.
when it comes to the show, letting scenes breathe, giving people more emotion.
Yeah.
That's something that you guys have started to do this past year more so on YouTube.
Yep.
There are people in television that have been doing that and on streaming for like decades.
Exactly. Yeah.
Are you guys going to bring people in to help with that? Or how are you guys going to look at
Oh boy.
ushering that type of storytelling in?
Yeah. Well, these episodes on the Amazon show are massive. I mean, we're already hired like 80, 90 people to help with it, and we're gonna need way more. So I'm bringing a lot of people in, but no, it's gonna be more in how we do our things the YouTube way. We're not gonna take what we do and just completely change it all and just, you know, adapt to how the status quo is. It's gonna be kind of a hybrid because obviously there are things that, you know, game shows do well, but there are other things they don't. Like one thing I don't really like is like when there's a lot of action happening and they just cut to someone in a takeaway room clearly filmed after and talking about
Yeah.
it. Like preferably, which we haven't filmed it yet, but ideally we'd be able to get those kind of emotions and thoughts in the midst of the challenge, right? Which takes a lot of forethought and a lot of skill because, you know, these aren't scripted. And so like if you miss the shot, well then you have to go back and get it. So it's like one take, either you get it or you don't. And that's just like one of 100 examples of ways I want to innovate and adapt because like I know why they don't do it because it's very hard, right? If it's not scripted, you know, how do you get these lines you want from people while they're doing this intense challenge? So you know, and in their head you can't. So then they just after the show they go, hey, say these things to a camera, and so cut from a challenge to them in a takeaway room. And like, you know, I might end up having that, but ideally I don't. So that's like one of the things we're really prepping for.
Yeah.
And so like really knowing the pace of all the challenges and things we're going to do and know where people will be most likely to say things and then making sure you have a good camera shot there and like you're ready to capture it. Because I can't go, hey, say this and then put a camera on them because it's not scripted. You know what I mean? So just like really thinking through things at like a level that I don't think anyone has ever thought about before. And that's just like one example of it. And then just doing that like to 1,000 different ways. I think will add up where it will feel nothing like a normal game show. But it'll have the beast feel and just look more, you know, high budget, if that makes sense.
I also think you have another tool, which is yourself. Like you are a character in the game show. So the reason why a lot of times I do that is to contextualize the emotion or contextualize whatever's happening. But you can do that, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying like with your voiceover or with even you as the host, like if you miss some context, oftentimes you go over and do voiceover to explain what's going on in the scene.
Yeah, well,
right?
ideally they're like paired together. It's like while it's
Sure.
happening, I'm talking to them. Because like,
Yeah.
again, I would prefer to, while they're in the heat of the moment and feeling the emotion, I talk with them then and we get
Right.
it like live as opposed to afterwards. But agreed. I mean, the big thing is the sets are just going to be things you've never seen before. I mean, it's actually crazy, the kind of stuff we're building. Oh my gosh. It's essentially like, because I don't know, it'll be 10 or more episodes. I don't know, like if we fully finalize the episode count yet, but like each one of these episodes will be bigger than the biggest YouTube video I've ever made. Right. So these are like we're talking monsters of projects. Like picture our Squid Game, but like that's just a normal episode in the series. Like that's a bad episode.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's how far we're going with this. You know, like it's gonna be pretty mind blowing.
So it's like physical challenges, mental challenges, and when can we expect roughly to watch it?
It should be later this year, but obviously I'm not gonna put out something that I don't like. So
Yeah.
fingers crossed. Like
Okay.
it's over 6 hours of content, so the editing, you know, might end up taking an extra month or two. But it should, if everything goes to plan, be the like November, December, back half this year.
What does the average Beast video, main channel video cost right now?
Ooh, that's a fun one. Well, obviously it varies. It's like
Yeah.
7 days on a deserted island. It's completely different than the video we're filming in a couple of days where we have 100 people, ages 1 through 100, and
Yeah.
we're redoing that. So I think the average video right now is around $2.1 million just for the production of the video. And then obviously I have a lot of people that I pay and things like that. So if you include every cost, it's probably $3.5 million a video now. Which
Wow.
Is, it's pretty expensive.
You remember the first time we came out here and we sat with your mom and looked at your
I do actually.
finances? Yeah.
What was the cost back then?
I mean, there was videos that were around $200,000.
And $500,000 was high.
$500,000 was high.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can I go back to that world? Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. That was in
I remember
2021.
that. Yeah, I remember. I have so many memories of. I just remember you guys sitting there,
Yeah.
and I handed you guys pieces of paper.
You handed us your books. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like physical copies
Yeah.
of it, and then we were flipping through it. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
So
remember
500K was like
500K was like a big one. Yeah.
like 500K is like a low price in our video now. Like not
Yeah.
even the cost of building the sets. It's just what I give out.
The Squid Game reality show, have you seen that?
I did. Yeah.
The budget on that, at least what I read, was $1 million an episode. And your YouTube videos you're saying sometimes are like 2 to 3.
Oh yeah. I mean, those are some of our videos are spending 4 or 5. Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
Just makes me think I can imagine, but it's hard to imagine the cost of an episode for the streaming show.
oh, you don't understand. Like it's going to blow your mind. Like I can't. after we should do one of these like the literal day after it goes live, so I can like explain like the
Yeah.
cost and how we're building all these things. Like, I might build a city. You know what I mean? Like, we'll build a city. Like the constraints are not there for the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be crazy.
So I feel like the closest comp is obviously your videos, but then also Squid Game, the reality show. Do you feel that way or no?
No, it's
No,
completely
you
different. It's in a whole different universe than what they do.
Okay, got
It's, Yeah.
Was-
It's like that, but I mean, on steroids times a billion. But yeah,
Do you have things that you liked and didn't like about that show?
I didn't finish it to be honest. I don't know. It was there were. I thought they did good at building up certain characters, and there were
Yeah.
like people at the start, the episodes I did watch that I was like, I really feel like I know this person, their
Yeah.
personality. But then there'd just be like 25 minutes of them just in the bunk bedroom and nothing really progressed. And you know, I thought there were some very clever things they did. I thought they built some very interesting characters. I just, I guess, I don't know, more the pacing. But you know, also that's just for me personally. Other people might have liked the pacing. So
Yeah.
Are there any unscripted shows out there that you watch or have watched in the past that you do like that have been a bit of inspiration for you?
No, not really. I mean, what we're creating is just like a different animal than anything anyone's ever done. I mean, I've told you guys some of the episodes that, you know, a little
Yeah.
bit creative that I can't say, and it's just like it just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Like it really doesn't.
Yeah.
So no, I mean, to be honest, this will be interesting. It'll be very, very interesting.
And how does it play with your YouTube? Like, will you still you'll upload YouTube videos at that time as well? And
Of course,
how does the
yeah.
show, does it intermix with the YouTube channel or how does that go?
Yeah, well, we're gonna upload more main channel videos this year than last year, while doing that monster 10 episode or plus streaming show. So no, I mean, I don't want it to mess with the YouTube channel anyway. That has always been my number one priority and always will be, because you know at the end of the day we get 200 million views a video, and that's like why I'm able to do all this other stuff. So that's why we're hiring so many people to work specifically on the streaming show. And so I have like
Got it.
a literal mini army on it, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, the YouTube videos also would be a great way to make people aware of it. So
Yeah.
I want to also upload on YouTube around that same time as well. So I'm like, hey, we got more over here.
And the first episode is going out on YouTube.
Yeah,
Is that
one you'll have to fact check if I could say, but assuming
Okay.
they let this through, we're gonna upload not even episode 1, just kind of like episode
Episode
0.5,
zero.
yeah, episode 0 on the YouTube channel, so people can see what it's about before they go over to Prime to watch it. Which you know, because if I just say, hey, go watch the show on Prime, people will be like, I don't know. But if I put prelude to episode 1 on my channel, so they can really understand the vibe and be like, oh my gosh, they're going all out, then I think it will get more people to watch it. Yeah, which with how much effort I'm putting into this, I need
Yeah.
everyone to watch it. Like I am going all out. I'm probably gonna film, you know, for this like 60 days straight, and like we're pouring every fiber of our brains into writing the show. And like I said, this is every episode will be bigger than my biggest video ever. Like it's going to be disgusting.
what does success look like for the show for you?
I mean, ultimately at the highest level, I just want people to enjoy it. So like success would be people watch the show and they're like, that was awesome. Like this is, you know, they're not just like, obviously people watch it because I'm making it, but you know, watch the first episode. But ideally by the end, they're like, this was phenomenal. And regardless of Jimmy making it or anyone or a YouTuber making it, this was just like a phenomenal show and I deeply enjoyed it. Like that's success. And that for as many people as possible.
Got it.
Imagine this was your child. You see, these children, they're
Quick break in the episode to tell you about a new AI tool. If you've been AI expert to create your video. Now, one photo is that you want the AI isn't necessary if you're eligible.
Is there two
You know, it's my,
your
It's on the latest tools from
teller of like, yeah, okay.
a drop.
Is there anything in it for you in terms of your reputation as a
Yeah.
storyteller of like, yeah, okay, people know me as a YouTuber.
yeah. Well, of course, my pride's on the line, because obviously if this show doesn't do well, then it's like, oh, he's just, you know, a YouTuber. You know, he can't. Yeah, but it's not even just me. It's also other creators. Like it's.
Yeah,
I take
yeah.
it very serious. This is why I'm putting so much effort and energy into it, because like if this flops, then people are gonna be like, yeah, YouTubers aren't capable of, you know, making it on streaming platforms. And I recognize it could either have a massive positive effect, and that every streaming platform is gonna be throwing deals left and right at creators, or a negative effect, and people are gonna go, if Jimmy couldn't make a hit show, what makes you think you can? And like
Yes.
that is one of my biggest fears, is the inverse, which is why I'm not gonna let that happen. You know, without getting into specific numbers, like I could, you know, try to film it in like, you know, a week or two and just like look at this as how can I make as much money as possible and just like pocket a disgusting amount of money. But that's not the goal here. The goal here is to make the greatest streaming show possible. So people, look at the YouTuber, economy and it's like, wow, they can really move the needle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is a big deal for that. This is like a historic deal in our space. And like in the past, creators and traditional media have tried things, but it's never really worked.
I know.
Right? It's never worked. And so this is like a historic moment and also like an inflection point.
It is.
Yeah.
I know they don't work because every time I talk to stream platforms, they would always mention all the previous things they did with influencers and like, oh, it didn't work. And I'm like, well, there's a big difference between me and them. They have like 2 employees, and I could have told you that would have bombed, but but yeah, I agree. Like if the show doesn't do well, people are going to use that as a means to be like, well, basically platforms would be able to use that as a way to underpay creators and be like, well, So, but if it does great, then creators can use that as a North Star to be like, we are valuable. We can succeed on other platforms. Basically what I just said. So agreed.
Is there something to like the previous creators didn't have their own production companies? So like they were relying on traditional production companies to make the show and they were just talent?
There's that. But it's also like we have the most natural crossover because we're already making big budget, high production, multi-million-dollar shoots. And like, so it's just very natural for us. I'm just taking what I'm doing. And then just like, if you picture it as like a fire, I'm just pouring like gas on it, but the gas is from a truck and the hose is wide open. Like that's essentially what I'm doing.
So when we did come out here, I wanted to play a clip for you.
Oh boy.
Because this was in 2021 and we're talking about the budgets for your shows.
Yeah.
And we're also talking about you producing something for streaming.
Oh really? What did I say?
Movie studio, but you're actually even at spending $200,000 for what you're making.
Hold up. The beard back then.
My
The
beard?
hair, yeah. Look at that.
Totally different guy. You're making streaming.
Oh really? What? Yeah.
And we're also talking about you producing something for streaming.
Oh really? What did I say?
Movie studio, but you're actually even at spending $200,000 for what you're making.
Hold up. The beard back then.
My
The
beard?
hair, yeah. Look at that.
Totally different guy, man.
You are. I actually don't think I would recognize you.
I told you,
Well, he
I'm
just got a new
I got a
haircut,
new
so it's
haircut.
like,
I'm
yeah.
unrecognizable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no one's
like
gonna
this
recognize him.
is a
Unrecognizable.
different human.
Different
I
human.
would think this is your brother if I didn't know better.
Dude, it's been 3 years. I've
yeah,
aged.
well, you have color in your beard, and then
Yeah.
the hairstyle, the combo of both.
Yeah, I've aged.
And you don't wear like colorful shirts like that
Wow.
anymore.
No, no.
either. Wow,
Wow,
different
you've
human.
changed, man.
Different.
You really have.
You've changed.
Yeah.
Anyways,
For what you're making for the type of distribution you're getting, it's actually way less than
What they're
TV is
spending.
spending.
Yeah.
Right?
I know. No, it's interesting too because if I go to them, I'm like, hey, just for fun, I'll ask like, hey,
Yeah.
you want to give me some money to produce a TV show? I'm like, no. It's like, oh, it's like, okay, I guess I'll just. I have no interest in doing that type of stuff,
Yeah.
but it's funny because sometimes I poke at them to like see if they'll give me money, and
And no one is
no, I
interested.
guess they
The
just
pokes
don't
work.
believe that I can do dope stuff with like $1 million. Like even just something as simple as like $1 million in episodes.
yeah, no, agreed. Back
Yeah.
then I had no interest in doing a streaming show because back then on my YouTube channel, I was struggling just to barely keep up, which
Right.
I mean, I guess I still am. But the difference is, how many views of videos was I doing back then? Like 10?
10.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, now we're doing on an average video of 200, 250 million, like every single video. So we've just gotten so much bigger where platforms are taking us more serious. Like back then, it like a deal for me back then to do something on a streaming platform would have been, they tell me what I spend the money on. They tell me like what the thing is. Like I would have to write the whole show line by line, borderline script it, and then they'd have to go through and redline it. And then like all this stupid stuff, like there would have been no creative control. It would have been Beast Games, but whatever platform would have like told me what to say and do what the challenges are. It would have been cringe. Like, why do they know better than me? So that's why I was so disinterested back then because, it's cliche, but I didn't have the leverage to say, hey, I know what I'm doing. Look, just trust me. No one would trust me. Now, I mean, a lot of them still didn't trust me, but one of them did. Amazon. I love you, Amazon. So now it's a lot more exciting because when I can just do whatever I want and just do what I think is a great show, which is why 200 million people show up to watch every single one of our videos, then it's like infinitely more exciting instead of, a world where I could put all this time, effort, and money into something and then an exec could just go, I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, which I don't even, anyways, don't get me started. Like, I feel like I've proven myself at this point. So it's still crazy, but whatever.
When
Yeah.
it came to the negotiation, what was
Yeah.
most important to you?
Oh,
Hold on.
okay.
I'm going to give you the list of 3.
Okay.
Money,
Mhm.
creative control,
Mhm.
ownership.
Ooh, money, creative control. The first one's easy. Creative control. Like if there's no creative control, if it's not even creative control, there's just no control of every single frame that's going out of the show, then I'm not doing it. Like, it's like, there's no way I'm coming from YouTube where I can just do whatever I want in the videos. And then to a world where someone else tells me, because it's just not fair to the audience, right? They're trusting when they come over that it's content that I back. And like, I just don't care what some exec says is good content. Like I literally couldn't care less. You know what I mean? I just want to make, which is what I do on YouTube, what I think is great content, what I really think the fans will enjoy and innovative, push boundaries, etc. So control, of course. And then the ownership of money, it's like, it's hard because I still reinvest everything my YouTube channel makes. Like people don't believe it when I say that. People didn't believe it when I said that 4 years ago,
Yeah.
but still to this day, I just pour it all back in. So money to me is just a means to make great content. And so money was, creative control and then control over the IP, of course, would be number 2 because obviously I don't want someone to be able to, but they're kind of the same thing because
Yeah.
I don't want, so those two, yes. And then the money, I just want as much as possible so I can make the show as good as possible, but not from the standpoint of making money. So that would be the third, but it's also equally important because, you know, an extra $20 million allows me to, you know, make that prize pool way bigger and do a bunch of other stuff, you know.
I mentioned those three because I assume you got to a place where you're happy with all three of those.
Oh, I'm
And I-
very happy. Yeah.
And I feel like the reason that a lot of creators don't succeed when they work with a streamer or with traditional media
Yeah.
is because they end up having to give up creative control.
Yep.
They don't have ownership over the IP. They create some new joint IP.
Yep.
And the last one being
Money.
the last one being money.
Yeah.
The money is actually not that great in comparison to what they can make on YouTube if they're a YouTube creator at a certain scale.
Yeah, no, agreed. And that's I don't know how like hard I want to go at them right now, but it's pretty interesting because I mean, obviously, I'm the biggest YouTuber in the world, so like, you know, just by nature, I will have more leverage than anyone else. And even me, you know, I'm having to tell these people why they should just let me do what I think is good content because I've built a track record of it and I've proven myself. I've proven myself more than any YouTuber could ever, you know, hope to prove themselves. And even with me, you know, a lot of platforms are just like, they just don't trust you and they want creative control and they want control. The bigger one is like control of the edit. So like, you know, if they don't like things, they cut it out or they can make you put things in or, you know, fabricate things if they wanted to. Not that that might be why they won, but that's just a thing they can. If they have control of the edit, you basically decide everything, the narrative, what goes in, what goes out. You can, you know, and so, yeah, if I'm struggling to get that as Mr. Beast, then I couldn't fathom someone with a couple million subscribers or 20 million subscribers. Like, you know, it's pretty wild because that also, there's just so the waterfall of why that's a bad idea is like I could talk for hours on because obviously then you're less passionate about it. And, you know, I can't bring up examples from other creators, but obviously I've talked to a bunch of other creators that did shows. And that's like a very reoccurring theme, especially with a certain platform that we don't need to go in depth on. But, you know, that like they didn't give up the platform, you know, had the control over the edit. And then, you know, the jokes were removed. They forced them to put certain things in that, you know, because the quotas and other stuff. And it's just like, just kills the vibe. And it doesn't feel like their show anymore. And then it flops. And the creator's like, well, yeah, because, you know, this isn't what my fans were expecting. And that's a reoccurring theme. So hopefully if this does well, I would love to, you know, because I can't talk too much, Kim, because I need it to crush first. The more I say no, if it ends up flopping, I'm screwed. You know what I mean? I already said so much, but hopefully it ends up crushing and then people can go like, look, they trusted Jimmy and look what he delivered. Trust me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's also a little bit too, if you want them to be more trusting, you're probably, especially if you're smaller and you haven't proven yourself on YouTube as much, probably just need to take a little bit less of a pay cut. Because like the more you're going to push these platforms for like a season one of something you haven't proven, the more they're going to want control to like kind of hedge their bet. But if you're like, hey, let me prove myself on season one. I'll take a little less money. And then if I crush it, season two, just pay me what I'm worth. And you get a deal like that. I think that also would help creators. But like if you ask for the world on season one and they have nothing to base it off of because you've never done anything on streaming, then obviously they're going to be like, okay, well now we're a little scared. Like we want some control. But, you know, so then just like take your number, cut it in half, and then just say, hey, season two, pay me what I'm worth. And then, you know, in season two, they'll be way more trusting because they have like a thing they can reference, if that makes sense. So it is a little bit in negotiations there too. And a lot of creators haven't done these kind of high level, very intense, you know, things. And there's very serious ramifications because some of these deals, you know, they'll own the IP for 10 seasons. You know what I mean? And if you're making a season every 18 months, that's basically your life, you know? And so there's like, they don't understand the ramifications of that and a bunch of other waterfall stuff. Like it's stuff we just don't deal with over here on YouTube. And like the thought of like really realizing like, oh, like if I sign the wrong deal and this show does well, they just own me. You know what I mean? But so you got to negotiate very hard, which a lot of people makes them uncomfortable, you know?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you were actively negotiating. on
Oh,
your
of
behalf.
course.
Sounds like-
I mean, this is my first time stepping out of the YouTube lane. I've been 14 years nonstop this way. And I'm like, I'll go dip my toe over here a little bit, but you know, it's very scary. Yeah.
What did you learn about negotiating?
I mean, most of it was what I said there. Because
Yeah.
I could have obviously pushed for more and more money, but the more you push, the less control they're going to give you. So it's kind of like, hey, you know, let me just prove myself and then we'll talk for season two and stuff like that. And also Amazon was just great. It's like, they're just letting me do whatever I think is great content and trusting me. And I love it.
Did you like fly out and like sit in like, I'm trying to imagine the actual negotiation room.
yeah,
Were you
well,
like
that's
in
their-
like a big boardroom with them?
I was with a certain one, but no, not Amazon. And the certain one, it was an interesting conversation, which you could probably pick up what I've based off everything I've been saying. But no, with Amazon, they just got it. They never really. It's weird. Like other platforms, like they would never give it up. But from the first call, they're just like, yeah, that makes sense. You can have control. They were literally like, we don't want it. You're the master. And I was like, yeah, why can't everyone just think like that? You know what I mean?
Was there any Feastables tie-in with Amazon? Was like that part of the conversation, or is
Ooh.
it pretty separate?
Yeah, well, you'll see when the show comes out.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not going to make 6 hours of content without talking about
of course.
Feastables. Yeah.
Is that like my thought when we were talking last night about the show? I was like, are the contestants going to be selected through like people who buy Feastables, like golden ticket vibes?
Well, this is where it is a little different. I do believe there are like regulations for, you know, game shows on streaming platforms.
Interesting.
I'm still
Yeah.
reading them. So, you know, YouTube's a little different than this.
Yeah.
Because YouTube, I can just do stuff like that. I can just be like, you know what? Pull up a database of 100 people that bought chocolate bars and pick 100 random ones.
Got it.
I think I can do that over here. I don't know. So I don't want to say anything. And then someone be like,
Yeah.
actually, that's illegal.
Right. All lawyers wear glasses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think that like that's the obvious. Like, it seems like as you're starting to move into new deals, like having the commerce tie-in and the Feastables tie-in is
yeah.
like, yeah, it obviously makes sense.
Oh wait, is the camera over there? There we go.
That's
Sorry,
your camera.
my bad.
Yeah.
I wasn't even in frame. I'm bad at this.
So can you tell us what the prize is? You tease that. No.
No.
Okay, but it's the largest prize.
It's
in
the
game
largest
show
cash
history.
prize in history. Yeah.
Yeah.
My hope for the show, outside of it being the largest cash prize, outside of it having the most amount of people,
Yeah.
is that it still feels very YouTube.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
Having just watched your Abandoned video, 7 days,
Yeah.
there's a clip where you're flying a drone and you fly it and you land it right next to a cat.
Yeah.
Mark Rober's there as well. Like, my hope is that it's this
Yeah.
really massive show at a crazy scale, but we
Yeah.
still have cameos from creators
Oh,
at
we will.
times. And it
Yeah.
still feels at times like YouTubery in a way that, like,
100%.
when does the host of a show ever fly a drone and then you
Right.
watch the feed of what it actually looks like? You know, like, I want it
Interesting.
to feel still like connected to you and doing some things that you would
Yeah.
only expect to see on YouTube.
Well, it's funny you saying that because it feels like some high level thing, but I literally was just like, "That's a cat," and I just grabbed a drone.
Right.
Totally. Yeah, there's nothing like super strategic about
exactly,
that. But
especially that one because you could argue that was very drawn out. But I was just like, "It's funny." A cat walked up to the drone. Agreed. I mean, same thing. But the thing is just it's just me and the boys are just naturally a little stupid and silly, and so yeah, on set we're just gonna be doing dumb things the whole time. And then since there's always a camera on, well, the editors will be like, "Wow, that was funny." And
Yeah.
put it in.
I mean, even just being at some main channel shoots today with you, like Chandler and Nolan were just actually making each other laugh.
Yeah.
And then it was being caught on camera. And it was making me laugh too, just sitting there. And I was like, this is like the beauty of YouTube. And I really do
Yeah.
hope it
Mhm.
translates. I will say the other thing is that as we were talking about this interview, Colin and I were like, is Jimmy still a YouTuber? Like being on the the cover of Time magazine, like where you're now, ending up and now having an Amazon streaming show. It's hard to wrap our heads around you being a YouTuber. And we were having this conversation with some of your team.
Yeah.
And then they showed us this picture.
Oh gosh.
Okay. This
Oh,
is you
yeah.
recording voiceover
Yep.
with mattresses, like a makeshift VO booth
Yeah.
for your most recent video. And I was like, this is YouTube.
Of course.
And that was
Like-
one of your best performing. The VO ended up in one of your best performing
That
videos.
is, I mean, that's top 10 most viewed YouTube videos 24 hours in history, not music.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, agreed. He's referencing, so I spent
Yeah.
7 days on a deserted island. Right after I finished, I had to do VO, but I couldn't go to a booth or anything. So we just set up a booth in a random hotel room on a random island. And I had to crank it out so we could quickly throw it in before the video went up. I mean, yeah, I still film, some months 25 days out of the month. And then the
Yeah.
5 days I'm not filming, I still got to do voiceovers and all this other stuff. So,
But this,
I'm
like-
about as YouTuber as it gets.
Yeah, I know.
I'm more of a YouTube, spend more time filming than probably any other YouTuber on the planet.
And this setup is like DIY. And it's like one of the most, like you just said, one of the most watched videos on the platform. And it's like traditional media can't like comprehend that, right? Like that
Yeah.
VO can just be recorded on the go and it's like, just makes it into
I
it.
mean, we literally just took all the blankets and pillows
Yeah.
and put it up and just had this little microphone, threw it in there. Because if not, we wouldn't have uploaded. So, you got to do what you got to do.
When we talk about scale, Prime Video has like 220 million subscribers.
Okay. It seems low. I think it had more.
Does it have more?
I thought it was closer to 300.
Okay. So around, let's say 300 million then.
Yeah.
That's still your most viewed video is, 580.
Yeah.
Do you like when you think about like scale, what do you think about when it comes to like going on a streaming platform where the ceiling is actually potentially lower than it is on
Yeah.
YouTube, right?
Well, that's one of the beauties of Amazon is a lot of people do have Amazon Prime. And what's interesting is like, you could say the same thing about Squid Game, right? Like probably back then only 200 million people had Netflix accounts, but somehow everyone on the planet watched Squid Game. You know what I mean? So a lot of people, a lot of households have one account. So a lot of people go watch it with their friends or whatever. So it's like, for the most part, that applies to most shows, but like the shows that really do well and crush, for some reason, they somehow manage to just kind of transcend that barrier a little bit. Obviously, it happens a little more on Netflix than it does other platforms, but more people know about The Voice than like actively probably watch shows on Amazon Video, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's I'm hoping I can get to that point where I don't know, people just find a way to watch it. Like
Yeah,
if
that's an
it's a
interesting
great
point.
show. They just do,
Yeah, because essentially you can think about it as like if someone has a Prime Video account, there might be 4 people in the household,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
obviously, a lot of people sign up for Prime too. So,
Yeah.
which would be great because then season 2, I could have a bigger budget and go even
Right.
crazier.
Is it all going to be dropped at once, all 10 episodes, or is it's not weekly? Is it?
That I'll be honest, I haven't put any thought into it.
What would you
all
pref-
I've put thought into is like, how do I make this the greatest show ever? I haven't even thought of that.
What would you prefer, or what do you prefer as a viewer? Do you like to
Honestly, at
binge,
some
or-
point, I'll probably look at the data and just kind of do whatever the data says people
Yeah.
like. I don't know if people like the anticipation of waiting and talking about it, especially contestant-based stuff and theorizing. So I will want whatever makes the best experience.
Yeah.
Best experience for the viewers. So which
Yeah.
I don't know. I can tell you that on YouTube. Back of my head.
Yeah.
And, like
Yeah.
streaming
Different.
services,
I know.
I'm not even gonna I am a toddler in the streaming
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
And like I've spent a ton of time watching every game show and studying content, but the actual back end application and like all that other stuff,
Yeah.
weekly drops all at once. I know nothing and I'm not even acting like I know anything. And so at some point I'll go deep dive,
Yeah.
pull all the data. Amazon will probably give me, anything I want and help me with that and then figure it out. But like right now, because we got to shoot in a couple months, we had to make sure we have, just the perfect, greatest, most insane episodes ever
Yeah.
with that
Concepts.
and then now we're starting to bring them to life. And it's also one thing to write episode that you're going to spend $10 million on and build like 20 just ginormous massive sets and all these inner workings and just to think of it and like the even just but then like to actually build it, it's like it's just a whole different animal. And so like we got to start that process now because we're gonna fail a lot. Again,
Yeah.
it's like every episode is gonna be like our biggest YouTube video ever. So it's like
Yeah.
And you can't
It's-
really adjust in real time like you can on YouTube.
yeah.
Like video to video on YouTube, you could probably make some pretty drastic changes.
Oh no, we will. Like just in the sense of like, like I mean, this is what we do. Like nothing ever turns out how you want. And the thing is, something can always be better. It literally can't. Like an episode, you can never like write an episode and say this is factually perfect. Like, so even the day before, you're gonna be looking at the sets and be like, actually, this could look better this way, or we could tweak this, or actually, if the lighting was there, that would hit this vibe. Like all the way up into the literal millisecond of filming, we're gonna be like, optimizing and making it look better and blah blah blah. Because the thing is, it's never something you film is never like, okay, it's now perfect. It's just it's close enough to perfect where I don't care to spend more time fixing it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like this, but it can always be better. It's
Well,
just yeah.
But once the 10 are locked, they're locked, right? And they just start
Hello. Nigeria. Hello. How far? How far? How far? What's up, big dog? Nigeria. Number. Are you from Jos? Ibadan. Uh, good. What's up? I don't know you. Oh, sorry. What was that? I'm USA. Yeah, USA.
Los
Yeah,
Angeles,
USA. What?
York.
Do I what?
Are you from New York or Los Angeles?
No, I'm from Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. You know Eminem. Eminem.
Oh, Eminem. Okay, okay. I know Eminem.
Detroit, Detroit.
How
Number
you
one.
doing? Nice meet
Nice to see you, big dog. Nigeria, soccer champion of the Olympics. Nigeria. Yeah.
Enjoy yourself and have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you. America and Nigeria are friends. We're friends. And Nigeria is friends
Yes.
with America. Okay. See you, man.
Bye.
See you. See you.
What's that you are
¿Y qué sé?
funny? Funny.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing, my friend?
Tony. Nothing much. Why you not sleeping?
Hi.
Isn't it morning? It's morning. It's early morning. I'll be sleeping by 8 a.m. It's too early over there.
I'm like a man, but I know I catch you.
Hello?
What's up?
What's up, guy? How's it going? I'm doing pretty good myself.
What what are you up to?
I'm just chilling with my friends. Not doing much, just talking, hanging out, eating snacks and stuff.
You're not,
What was that?
you're not doing
No, 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 no. That stuff is that stuff nasty.
nice to
Nice to meet you too. This is my friend right here.
hey.
Here.
Oh,
Hey, what's up, man? Nice to
nice to meet you too, bro.
how
I
you
just
doing?
came in here from
My hangers. Yeah, dude. It's, need to hang up my clothes.
You're hanging out with hangers. That's good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like fucking 11. Yeah, it just hit 11 o'clock. Oh, Shorty Bay texted me. All right, I gotta go. Bye bye. All right. It was nice talking to you. You seem like a very nice guy. Nice to meet you too.
I hope you
See you later.
make me go. I'm not
Good, yeah. What?
I used to
What? Oh, am I streaming? No, 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 I'm not.
Maximum.
Yeah. No, I'm not because I'm not even a streamer itself. So I'm using it for online teaching. That's why.
Oh,
Online teaching. Yeah. English.
why
No, I'm not really good at speaking, but I'm trying, you know. Hmm.
you're not
Like kids. Kids normally. Like they from China, Japan, like that. Yeah. Korean, you know. So it depends. Yeah. You too. How about you? What do you do?
I
Right now.
eh,
Oh my gosh. You didn't even ask my permission to do so.
I need to ask you.
I mean, of course, bro. Like here for what they call the privacy, at least, or
Eh?
giving respect to the person that you're talking to. Okay, so okay, bro. It was nice meeting
I'm
you,
not
though. Oh, okay. But I do appreciate that you mentioned. Okay.
enjoy.
Yeah, you too. All right, bro. See ya. Bye bye. Thank you. I'll give you a reward. Okay. Yeah. It seems nice, and at least you mentioned, because to be honest, I don't want to be like showed on camera and stuff. Just want to hear like to talk for like privately with people.
Don't worry, you
Yeah.
get you. Remember,
What?
remember I said the I get you camera later.
Later? Is that
Like later in life, you like being
me? No, I don't like. I just hear like to like I told you like just for people, but like for consume with everybody, I don't. Okay.
somebody's.
No, bro,
Remember, I
please. If you're planning to post it or what, don't do it.
no no no
I'm
no no no.
begging.
I'm just telling you, like it.
It depends, but alright, bro. I'll see you, okay? Have a great day.
I hello. No. does it. Why is a mannequin? What do you mannequin oils? Ah.
Was?
Hi, what's up?
Hey.
Hi.
It's an institute you can't despair. It's Ash, your local gentry. They'll say it is elementary. Go on.
David.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Don't. What are you talking about?
What is Hmm. Hello.
What's up? Good, man. How about you? Something new.
What's up, man? What's going on in Nigeria?
How?
We got the election coming up. We got people dying. Bridge burned down a couple of days ago from a boat running into it, and then a plane blew up. There's been a couple of things. I mean, like,
Yeah, we have people. It's have people money. Have people life right now.
I'm not. No,
Like yeah,
no, I'm not. I promise I'm not streaming. Everyone thinks I'm streaming, but I promise I'm
it's
not.
because of your headset. That's
I promise you I'm not. I wouldn't lie about that.
I would
I would
just
never
like to
lie about that.
cite you.
Yeah, no, I promise you. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not famous or anything like that.
You know what?
Yeah.
What is
No, not everyone. No, except for me. Everyone knows who I am, but a lot of people don't like me. I'm a very unlikable person. Yeah, you would think that you'd say that, but it's a lot of people think I'm weird. I used to get bullied in school. I used to get called a school shooter and shit like that because of the way I used to look. Um, I didn't have a lot of friends growing up, so I talk to people on here.
I don't like being like people liking
You don't like people liking you. Why?
liking liking.
People liking isn't necessarily a bad thing, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be. It could be like kinda, yeah.
Like
Bet.
your music make me
Hi. Thank you. Hmm? Do you look what?
Your music let me go off. Oh.
What did you say to me? Yes. It was awful, huh? Oh.
Hey, guitar.
What's up? Doing alright. What's up? Huh? Yeah, I'm good. Yep. I'm ready with my hair. Baby. What? Blue. It's me too.
Not overlooked by you. 1.1 to go. I'm out of timeout. Clark bounces off a Becker and out of bounds with just 1/10 of a second remaining. What a brilliant play by Clark. And there is barely any time left. Point three has to go off the clock. What was the clock at when she threw it off the Becker? Living longevity to the destiny I thought I'd never see, but reality struck. Better find out before
I
the time's
enjoy
out.
your music.
Hi. Hello.
Oh.
Do you know what freestyles are? Freestyles? You know what that is? Give me a topic. I said anything.
Money.
Dollar bills. Oh, your wallet's filled. Here I go. I will let it decide. Nickels, dimes, all this time, money, food, chasing me dollar signs, making me run this time. Please, dollar bills. Yes, I will because your wallet's filled. I know. Maybe just Venmo. If it is PayPal, in your account, my pal. Oh my gosh, what is new? Because this money is the surprise. Oh my gosh, bro. Stoked if I cannot stop jokes, but here I go for a slice. Rich in your own way, redder than the story. Money.
That's good. Thank you.
Thank you. Be safe, pay it forward. Have a beautiful life.
Nigerian prince. Give me all your money. Nigeria. Oh yeah, right. And you're looking for money, right? Isn't that how that works? Not the scam. No, that's a scam.
Ori bidi bilelis, ori li- ori- lelele. Why do you only have 3 girls? Selfie.
Huh? These three girls. He said, "Why
Three
you
girls. 3 girls.
Oh, you you look like Michael Jackson.
It's, it's 3 beautiful girls.
You
These
look
are
like a
cute.
girl.
And,
Oh,
Beautiful girls.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Nice to meet you. Enjoy yourself. Bye.
Yeah, you peace
Bye.
and blessings.
Again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ah, Adela. Ayos. Ayos.
Excuse me.
Ayos.
Life.
Ayos.
Well, yeah, I'm high on life, bud. Life beautiful. A beautiful thing, man.
I.
I'm happy to be alive.
Life.
It is, isn't it? Like, I'd rather not be dead. Like, being alive is way more fun.
Life is
Fuck yeah. I mean, I've been dead before. It sucks.
dead before.
Yep. Okay. Do it. I hope you do. Yes. Yep. I'll wait.
What's your
You don't know? It's not hard to find, bud. All right. I don't hear any,
You're not even
I don't
scared.
I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. Scared. Of what, Snowflake? You're funny.
Have it. Now sleep already.
Oh yeah. Make me.
Eh?
Hmm? Get some roosters out there, don't you?
Sydney. Ew. Now you're sounding like a bird now. Sounding like a Ew.
The fuck was that? Oh, da ba da ba 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 ba.
Double.
Oh, da ba 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 ba. Zero da blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Zero.
Gabo.
Zero.
Sounding like
Durka Durka.
sounding like
Durka Durka. Durka Durka Durk. Blah.
I ask you.
You gonna skip me or not, faggot?
I'm going to tell you
That's
that
serious. Oh yeah.
are you going to
I'm not gonna skip you, bitch. I sure did, bitch.
just for me?
I sure did, bitch.
Agba as you hold you onto my hand, Lord, right.
Okay.
Okay, what? Like, oh please, sorry. What
What the fuck was that?
Ah, I have no fear at all.
Oh, I have fears. I mean, I'm not scared of you.
That's why you have.
Well, no, I'm calling you a bitch because you're a bitch.
Am I?
Because you're exhibiting bitch-like behavior.
And you, what are you?
What am I? I'm a man, a human.
You're a woman.
No, I'm a human. Okay.
Calling
It's crazy, huh? I seriously doubt that. The fuck is wrong with you, kid?
Oh,
Why are you so skinny? You need to eat, bud. You're so skinny.
come and feed.
You're so skinny.
Come and feed.
What?
You are not skinny. Come and feed.
No.
Shut the fuck up about stature.
Why are you so skinny, though, bud?
That's my.
You're a statue. Why are you so skinny? Why don't you get a job so you can afford to eat?
One of you offer me a job here and then
I didn't quite catch that. I speak English. I'm sorry. Well, you need to get a better job then, bud. Like one that actually pays money.
have one.
Sure do, kid. But why can't you afford to eat? Why are you so skinny?
Job is
So get a better job. Fuck. You're fucking dumb. Because you're in a job that you don't like and doesn't pay you? Yes. You're dumb. So you're giving up on yourself.
top of Election ààrẹ ló bára ẹ̀ sọ nonsense pẹ̀. I have to go because of your music.
Oh, hello. Hey. How are you?
Fine.
I'm good, thank you. Hmm? Nothing right now. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Joe, I was like 12 years old when I saw my first cock on Omegle. Don't you worry. Enter new
banana way, banana, banana way, banana way, banana. What's up, bro? Hello, my friend. How are you? I'm good, bro. I'm just chilling.
Sheba.
What?
Sheba.
Sheba? What do you mean, Sheba? What? I don't. I don't know, bro. I don't understand you. Okay, bro.
Tadi like.
What's up? Oh, it looks like you're drinking out.
What's up? What language do you speak?
English, Yoruba, and Hindi. So we like to.
Oh, never mind. I don't speak to them Hindi niggas.
Banco. I did it. I'll be right back. Come in. Okay? I'll be right back. What nonsense are you people saying? Ah! Ẹ ti dá wàhálà lẹ̀. What nonsense is that? Are you okay? No, 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 no. Don't do that. Okay? And for doing that, I will show you why I'm different. Show you why I am different. I am built different. I'll show the fuck of you. And you only bàjẹ́ yìí. Me. It's me you are abusing. It's me. Ah! Dá wàhálà lẹ̀ o. Dá wàhálà lẹ̀. Let's go. Eh? Ṣé tó ń ṣe báyìí? Ó adjust ni. That's good. Máa adjust lọ́nà ìwọ ló mọ̀. But that's good. Ah! Okay, yeah, let's go, Jare. Let's go, man. So it's me you are abusing. You will regret you saying that. I'm not frozen. I'm here. I'm back here. My main screen back. Let's continue where we stop. Bí o ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà. No frozen. Back. Back. Wait. Get it. Bàjẹ́. Oh. Dá wàhálà lẹ̀.
I follow. What are you following? The leader?
Hello, beautiful ladies.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me very? Can you hear my English?
Yeah, very good English.
That's good. I hope I can join you guys because I can see that you are really enjoying your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope I'm not spoiling your agenda.
Yeah.
What?
Hope I'm not disturbing your enjoyment.
No. No.
Nice to meet you. I'm happy to.
Yeah, we're happy to meet you, Liv.
I'm just being naughty. I don't have anything to.
A black person.
Did I scare you?
You're black.
Don't you like black?
Yeah, I like black.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Very good.
Where are you in Nigeria?
I'm in Ibadan. I'm in my house. Ibadan.
Ibadan is where's Ibadan?
After Lagos,
Yeah.
like after Lagos to after Lagos, then Ibadan. Just stay.
Okay.
And you? Where are you?
I'm in USA.
You're in USA?
I'm Canadian
Canadian
and British.
and
British.
a mixture of Canadian and British.
Yeah.
But do you know Nigerian too? They are colonized by British.
My grandfather colonized you. My grandfather lived in Ibadan.
Really?
Really, he was the person who was in charge of forestry in like the
Oh,
1920s, like 100 years ago.
wow. That's
So he was. So my family's from all over the world, and I had one grandfather in Nigeria and another grandfather in China. And
wow. That's lovely.
my mother's first language was Mandarin Chinese.
That's
So
good. That's good.
So do you hate the British?
Why?
Do you hate the British?
Anybody love every like
How far are you from Lagos?
like car drive is like 1 hour 45 minutes.
So like 150 kilometers?
What did you say?
150 kilometers?
I don't understand. Can you come again?
150 kilometers?
I don't know how many kilometers, but like 1 hour 45 minutes drive.
Okay.
Like kind of. But here is not so as no house this just like no Lagos is like Miami.
It's bigger.
Yes. And but like there is a cool, any cool state in US. Maybe let me say.
No, none.
No cool. Everywhere is going rough.
It's cold, you mean? Or
Like
you mean
cool,
cold?
like not much is silent.
Nebraska? Kansas?
Probably. I don't. Nice to meet
You too. So what is it like in Nigeria right now?
fine. Have the challenge
Yeah.
or my side every
Do you have an electrical generator?
do I have
An electrical generator.
yes, but I don't use solar energy.
Okay. What time is it there now? Is it like 5 o'clock in the morning? 6
Perfect.
o'clock?
Close to 5:40.
Okay.
What time is it over there?
12:43.
That's midnight.
Yeah.
Why are you not?
Um, here. I am making bread. I have my push.
But make sure you get enough sleep very well.
I will. It's my bedtime. I'm an old man. You go out and meet young people.
What do you say?
I say you go meet young people.
Okay. I like talking to anybody. Just meet new, learn new things, talk anyhow.
Okay, well, I have to go to sleep now.
Okay.
Night.
Bye. Enjoy yourself.
Okay, night.
Bye. Game. Go. Your music will chase me off. Oh. Get here.
Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing. What up, eh? I'm good, brother. What you on, man?
Just here talking.
I feel that. Same. You from Nigeria?
Yes.
Okay. I'm thinking about building a house out there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about building a mansion.
Like my.
Be like what? Compete. Wait, say it again. Like your home? You have a mansion? Okay, what do you do?
Life.
You scam? What do you do? What are you? Are you like a king or a prince? Son?
I'm a king. I'm coming. Let me do this camera very well. It's not that clear.
Okay.
Is it better now? I think it's better now.
Yeah, I couldn't see you. Yeah, you good.
I'm a Nigerian king.
You a Nigerian king?
Yes.
Okay. How big's your house?
Eh?
How big's your house?
What is?
How big is your house?
Like a big dude. A big.
5 bedroom. You have a compound?
Very big one.
What do you do? Like, damn, nigga, what you do, nigga? What?
Why are you so curious? I just live life. Serious.
Hey man, hey, I know Nigerians, y'all be lying. Y'all be some liars, nigga.
Why will I lie?
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, kind of.
Oh, you got a girl? Okay, nigga. Okay. Okay. Okay, how long you been married, gang? Okay, yeah. Yeah. That boy in love. That boy in love. Okay, nigga. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, where the wifey at?
What did you say?
Where the wifey? Where she at? Where the wifey?
I'm here.
What time is it?
5:40, 5:49 in the morning.
Damn.
What time is it?
Why are you up? Man, it is 11:50. Why are you not sleeping? I'm enjoying myself. I'm drinking, man.
Live.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Hey, does your wife work? Does she work?
What do you say?
Does wifey work? Does she work?
Live life.
Come to America.
Why would I come?
Why not? You live life. You can live life over here for a few months.
Oh, okay. I know it. I love it.
Mhm.
Yes.
What could I do in Nigeria? For real? Bro. Is there a lot of gangs?
Games.
Gangs.
Gangs.
Yeah, gangs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Gangs.
Yes, there are a lot.
Really.
I don't.
Nah. You can't like gangs. Nah.
Gangs is like a
What
problem.
so
like
how did you
What do you say?
Huh? So how did you or your parents gain your wealth? How? How did your parents gain their wealth, their money? Preacher. So he a scammer. No, not you, your parents. Scam, yeah.
How?
Does he take uh money from the people?
Probably go to church and then chop up.
I know. Does he use the offering to pay for mansions?
No. I developed that one myself.
You in a mansion?
I save up now. You spend all your money. What do you spend all your money on? Girls?
Nah.
How do you spend your money?
Nah, I spend my money on investments, but I'm asking you.
Which investments?
You said
Like what?
real estate. That's what I'm
Really?
asking you. Yeah.
Wow. So you are into
Say that again. That's what I was asking the whole time. That's all you had to say. Like, goddamn, man.
No. You know something. No. You know something about. I think something about work. In your time, you
Yeah. You just build on your assets. You gotta keep gain more assets than you do liabilities.
publish.
That's the game. That is the game. At the end of the day, gain more assets than you do liability. Because the assets are gonna always bring you in money. Liabilities are always gonna take
Take your money. That's good that you know.
That's the most simple thing that anybody, if they ever want to be. Yeah. Yeah. I know I could I want to build, let's say I have $1 million and I want to build a compound.
Where you want to?
What do you mean? What do you mean it's too much?
Like million day in
Let's say I build it next to where you at, or in the town where you're at. How much money would $1 million take me? So like, could I build like 5 mansions? Could I build 2 mansions? Like what
Let
could
me
I do with it? All right, my guy. Appreciate it. Yeah, how many mansions can I build, man?
like 5
7 mansions? And what are mansions, like square footage wise? What is a mansion?
one
300 what?
150
150. Hold on, let's see. 150.
150
Hold on. Cost too much. $1 million house will only give me 1 house. That's the same size as
No,
you.
no, no. Probably it depends on. There are some places that $1 million can.
Yeah. In the
Depends on.
yeah. And where the you hear me?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I'm here. I was asking where are the rich parts of Nigeria?
That
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Lagos is where. How far are you from Lagos?
like
5-minute drive?
1 hour 40.
Oh, an hour.
Like let's say 2 hours drive.
Okay. That's not bad. So Lagos. What kind of car you drive?
Traffic.
You don't have a car. And you in a 5-bedroom house?
How is the liability?
No. a car gets you. What do you do? Uber? What do you do? Uber?
Well,
Oh, you call somebody. Okay. So like if you want to go to the store, you gotta call somebody? That's too much wasted time though. Time is money. Yeah. So that's why I say A car is not a liability because time is money at the end of the day. The time you take to get on the phone, I will already be in my car on the way there.
When the
You just pay the whole car off. Yeah.
So which one will you go for first? Car or house? First.
Well, it depends because here in America, you need a car in order to. Yeah, there's.
I think made you believe that house is
No, a house is a liability in itself. Yes, here in America, I wouldn't buy a house. I would rent.
no,
I
they
would rent.
make you believe like
No. They make you believe like that. Maybe in your country it's a little bit different because of the cost of living, but here in America it is totally different. A house,
Warren Buffett is
a
from
house.
where? Wait, I'm coming. Warren Buffett is from US now.
You say what?
Warren Buffett.
Ryan Buffett's? Who is that?
Warren Buffett is first thing he gets is house.
Yes, you can invest in houses, but I'm saying a house for yourself, to buy a house for you, it's a liability. At the end of the day, a bank is the only one that is profiting off the house. First of all, what is the whole reason? What was the whole creation of a bank? A bank was created because they wanted to give you money to buy houses so they can put an interest on it so they can make money. So the bank makes money off you buying houses.
And that's
the only sole purpose of a bank. Now there is ways to build wealth through owning houses, but I'm just solely saying, like, if you wanted to buy one house for yourself, just for you, it is a liability. At the end of the day, it's a liability. Don't get me wrong, it can be an asset. It is an asset for you, but me personally, I would rather rent. Is much smarter because once you buy a home, you have to always stay there. You have to stay there. There's no other place. It's a long process in moving and doing all this. When you rent, you can just get up and leave. Doesn't matter.
okay.
Yeah. Huh? I could, yeah, if I wanted to.
If the car develop a fault, what will you do?
If the car what?
Develop faults, what will you
Develop faults? I would personally, I would first of all, I wouldn't get a car that would develop many faults. Like a Toyota is a great car. It lasts a long time. It doesn't have many faults. If I was to be in like a Rolls Royce or something, it wouldn't matter because I had money, Like I have tons of money, so I can get it fixed. But personally, if I'm starting out from like the lowest level, I would get a Toyota because there's not many faults with it. If you take care of the car, then the car will be fine.
we have different beliefs. You understand? What you might not work.
Yeah.
But then not even every price will come down. Value
Yeah.
for house, no matter what, price.
That's fine. I understand that, but I'm saying I don't think you're understanding. I'm going solely based off of like me owning one house. I'm not saying because I'm in the real estate business. I understand. Like me owning this house, me owning this house is not it can be an asset, but it's still a liability for me because I'm still having to pay out money for my mortgage. Still somewhat of a liability. Don't get me wrong, it can, you know, go up in value, which it will, because of the area I'm in. It's in a more newer developed area. So over time, whenever this area becomes more developed, the price will go up. A house will always be an asset, but I'm just saying solely based off of like a person who would rather get a house over a car. I wouldn't do it. Technically, I would only. Like that's a good mind frame. I would get the money for the car, and then get the money to rent. Because the car is gonna give you the ability to go make money, and then the rent is obviously gonna give you a place to stay. But you just having one house, you don't have the luxury of if you didn't have a car, you don't have the luxury of going places whenever you wanted to. So let's say you have a business meeting down, and let's say you have a business meeting in Lagos, and the guy's like, "Hey, meet me down here right now. I'm only gonna be here for 2 hours." It takes you an hour to get there. The time it took you to get on the phone and call a person to come and get you, he's probably I'm 15 minutes away, 20 minutes away. I won't be there for 20 minutes. That 20 minutes could have been spent with you on the road already going to that business meeting. That's the stance I'm coming from.
Get your buy too much house. Bank with no matter what you have some car down, then go buy
Well, it honestly depends on like what type of car you're buying, because I don't know how cars are in Nigeria. Here in America, when you buy a car off the lot and it's a brand new car, 9 times out of 10, that car is not gonna have issues if you take care of it. If you take care of the car, it will not have issues. Let's say I go buy a Toyota Camry right now, Toyota Camry off the lot
Oh,
right now.
okay. I think wait, I think it's because we are in here, or you can buy a new car, road, everything
Yeah,
be
roads are not as developed as they are there.
well for.
That makes sense.
There is always that. Anything happens, yeah, you have rent.
Yeah. That makes
Get you out. So
Yeah.
that is
Makes sense. Makes sense.
age to buy a house. Are thinking of business, mortgage to buy a
It's good. I think no, I wouldn't. I would buy the car outright. That's the thing.
car. You
But
understand that?
but I wouldn't. The thing is, I would only have a mortgage, which I have a mortgage for this house. I would only have a mortgage in order to build my credit, and then also to I don't. First of all, I would. First of all, that's OPM. Have you ever heard of OPM?
Pardon.
Yeah. No. It's just a saying. It's just a saying. OPM means other people's money.
Other people's
Always,
money.
yeah. Always use other people's money.
Yes, that's the
Yeah. Never use your own money for anything. I'd rather always use other people's money because at the end of the day, even when it comes to me buying an investment property, I always use other people's money. I always use a hard lender. Always use a hard lender because I'm not trying to my situation to where, let's say I am trying to fix and flip a house.
okay.
I don't want to get in the hole to where I'm losing money because of my own expenses. I rather a hard lender use their money, and if I do lose that money, it's okay because like I still have time to pay that back. You know what I'm saying?
But it's always good to be on the collect to get a not a bad debt.
Yeah,
And getting bad
yeah, yeah.
business.
Wait, say that again?
And if you lose money, don't take get that.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, this is America, brother. This is America. At the end of the day, the banks will always the banks can fail completely. The Federal Reserve will always be there to save the banks. It doesn't matter. That's all I'm saying.
I hope I come there one day, Sha. Nice.
I think America is a lot different from Nigeria.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Nice having conversation. Make sure you get some sleep.
Yeah. You got a Instagram?
Yes, I'm on Instagram. But I don't follow anybody. Oh. I don't used to follow people on Instagram.
Why?
I don't just follow anybody. I just follow myself.
You follow yourself. What does that mean?
Yes, now. You can check. Should I give you Instagram and then you check?
Yeah, what's your Instagram? Fasaro underscore sign. Hold up. Time out. This you?
Yes. Doesn't it like me?
Yeah.
Like me, Abby?
Yeah. Well, hold up.
Oh, yes. You see that I only follow myself. Follow anybody.
Yeah, I know. I can tell. Okay. Well, yeah. Hey, I'll follow you, brother.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll check right now. And I hope we connect later on.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. My brother. Have a good one.
Yes.
No. 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 Sorry. No.
Oh.
No.
Terrible. Man, I need 25 of them all the time. Man, it's 100. Like,
How do I skip?
Like cookie.
Torta.
Comes to join you. There you cookie. Mm.
No, no.
What's up, my friend?
Hey, I'm good. Hello.
How are you?
Fine. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How is it in Nigeria?
Very. How is it?
I am in the United States. It's good.
I'm planet.
I'm sorry, say again?
On planet Earth.
Hmm?
That's good.
Are you in school? Are you a college student?
So, I
What do you
finished. I'm
do?
done with school.
Hmm? Student? Oh, okay. So you're working?
Yes.
What do you
Unemployed.
do?
I'm unemployed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You'll be sorry now. I love it.
You'll find something good.
And
Okay, my
you?
friend.
And you? Are you working?
I'm retired. I used to be a soldier and a cop.
Oh, that's good. Nice to meet you, soldier.
I got no soul because I'm a soldier.
That's true. Really.
I
But for now, you should be changing the mindset for now. Like you are retired now.
am retired.
Do you have kids?
I do have a daughter. How about you?
I have
Oh, that's great.
two. Hold
All
on.
right, my friend. I'm going to go.
Play yourself. Bye.
Boop. Boop.
Yo, you know, mole, don't move, boo.
Aiden,
Hello.
how's your day?
I'm good.
No,
I'm good. Bro, you seem like a nice dude. I was about to mess with you, but like you seem nice, so I'm not.
No, I'm not really nice.
Huh?
Not really nice.
Or not nice.
Being nice will get you killed.
Oh,
What?
oh, well, like
Being nice will get you killed.
Being nice will get you killed.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gosh, man, been a long time since I've seen somebody actually accept a request to talk.
Probably because
Yes.
of what you are using. Are you streaming? Like it looks like
no,
you are
I-
streaming. No, I don't
No,
have
I-
any issue. You are streaming. I love it. I just want to say hi to your fans if you are streaming.
No, I am not streaming. This is just how I look like.
What are you now using the headset for?
That is the only audio I have for my computer.
Oh. Probably that is why people are not accepting.
But so I just wanted to talk to someone about their day. Ask about their day. How was your day?
My day is good. I just
What did you do before that? Really? Is that what you do with your day?
nothing.
Okay. So what are you going to be doing later today?
Planning. Just live life.
Living life. I like that. That's a good way to live life. That's a good way to look at things.
And you, what are you planning on? Oh, now.
No, I do not plan on going to bed anytime soon. I plan on playing video games.
What video games do you?
Well, I have a PC, a computer. So I plan on playing a lot of role-playing games.
I play. I play Football Manager. Football Manager.
There might be a little bit of a language barrier here.
Okay, do you know Football Manager?
Football Ninja? Yes! Yes, I have played that.
I play Football Manager on.
Do you play FIFA?
Have bought my PS5.
Dang, you got a PS5?
I broke it myself.
Wow! 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 God! Wow! I just have a computer that I play a bunch of one-player games on.
On my PS5, I play all of God of War.
God of War is very good. Yes, it is.
And The Last of. Have you played The Last of?
I have played both.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Wow.
They are good. They are good.
And then Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto 5? Yes, I played that a lot too.
Nice to meet
Nice to meet you too.
you. Have a good day. Let me talk to another person.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Way.
Green light.
Hey, buddy. What's up? I'm good. Where are you from? Oh, that's cool. What part?
South.
Like north, south, west. Southern. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm from Alabama. Yeah, you like music? You don't like music? What do you like to do?
I love playing video.
What video games do you play?
Games. Name any.
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Right. Last of Us.
Last of Us? What's that?
You've never heard of Last of Us?
Uh-uh.
That's such a good game.
My friend likes that game.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
good ass
Okay.
game.
Last of Us. Very good.
No, I'm thinking about you late night. No, running around with your friends now, picking up pieces of my
I have to go
soul.
because of your music.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
How are you?
What? You act like you're surprised to see me.
Oh, why would I be surprised? I'm happy.
I don't know. It's just
I'm happy.
okay. I'm sorry. I was just going off body language, context clues. You know, I judge your reaction. You know, but yeah, if you're happy to see me, I'm happy to see you too.
Don't judge people with people's reaction.
Yeah, well, hey, I don't judge anybody.
Because you can't know what is going on in my head. I can't know
No?
what is going on.
Well, I know a little bit about what's going on in your head. You're open to talking to an ugly motherfucker like me.
Don't call yourself ugly, guy.
Look at me. I got busted teeth. I'm all fucked up. Now,
That's
you're
you.
you're a handsome man. You're a handsome man.
Oh,
I'm ready. I'm I'm done.
this means you are not for everybody.
Hey, I don't even mind it. It's okay. You know? I got 19 no's in a row before you said yes to this conversation.
Wow.
I bet you never get that. 19 in a row? Come on, you handsome devil. That's why.
Someone, I may be handsome, I may look handsome to you, but to someone, I'm not. Someone said I look like a madman too.
Hey, most people don't like the way I look.
That's why I said you are not for everybody. You are special.
Hey, I know. And guess what? Only the people that pick get to talk to me because I feel like I have something to share with everybody. I have wisdom. No? So tell me what's going on with your life, man. Tell me, like, is there anything bothering you? Like, or anything you're wondering about? Like, just tell me about your life, man.
I'm just hoping.
Okay. Okay. Yes. What is your religion? You don't have a religion. Okay. That's a start. Um, so I've I've spent I've spent time, you know, years in my past studying religions. So I'm kind of at a wondering where to start. Like, is your background more Christianic religion, Muslim religion, Judaic? Probably not Judaic. I doubt it's Buddhist. I doubt it's Hindu.
My background is then I learn everything. I know everything.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I know.
you might know more than me because, dude, it's been 10 years since I studied this shit. And guess what? Guess what I do a lot?
So what I know is
I'm
what I know. I cannot know what you do.
Yeah. Well, hey, I will say this. I can respect and understand religions, like I can't just name details off of it. I only asked you to help kind of guide what I was gonna talk to you, but you said you're not religious. So hey, welcome to the club. I'm not religious either.
That's good.
And you know what's really, really fucked up? You want to know one of my deep, dark secrets? I'm so envious of the faithful.
What do you say?
I'm so envious of the faithful. I'm jealous of the people who believe.
Wow.
I can't do it. I can't. I wish I could. I wish I could be, you know, a faithful whatever, you know, blank religion, Christian, Jew, Muslim, Hindu. Yeah, I mean, Hindu would be the one that would probably jive with me the best, just based on their structure. But I wish I could do it, but I can't.
But you
How
believe in
messed up?
but you believe it.
No, it's, in my opinion, God is an excuse created by humanity.
Why
Yeah,
me? I just
well,
be be-
yeah, probably.
I just
Well,
I don't
you know,
what
there's that's a short story. I forget the author. There's a short story I read. You can Google it, called, if you just type into Google, The Egg short story. I mean, and it's not very long. I'll butcher it, but I know you're looking at
what do you what do you call it?
The Egg
Vegan.
short. The Egg, THE space EGG space SHORT space STORY. The Egg short story. Before you read it, I'll give you a synopsis. So basically, it starts out with a guy who died in a car accident, and now he's standing in front of God, and he's trying to reason with what happened and everything, and it winds up that God tells him, like, well, yeah, you're getting ready for your next life. You're actually going to be a little girl in the 1500s in China. And it's like, what? It's like, oh, you don't understand how this works. Is you are everyone that you've ever interacted with. That's all you. Just in a different life and a different set of circumstances. And one day you will have lived enough to where you can become a god yourself. And this is how I reproduce. This is how I replicate. So, you know, I know it's just an idea, but part of me thinks that that is beautiful. That maybe you and me, you know, we might be the same. We might be the same spiritual entity, and we just don't know it because, you know, you have your life, I have my life. We can't really relate on those lives. We live thousands of miles apart. But what if that's true? What if the whole point of this life that everybody's living and dying and fighting and killing and all of that is an explanation of trying to understand ourselves? Bet you never thought you were gonna have that dropped on you when you clicked on this hairy motherfucker. Oh, you're gonna be thinking about that next Tuesday.
What is happening next?
What's that?
What is happening next?
Oh no, you'll be thinking about what I just said. Oh no. Okay. No, well, if it went past you that easy, man, I'm happy. I've been fucked up about that for years. Like, what if everybody that you meet is just you, but it's different? This is a different you, different circumstance, different this, different that. You know? But it's all you. Even those asshole motherfuckers want to fuck with you. You know? What if it's just you? I mean, I do my best. You know? I really try to give people a break. Like, you can act a damn fool, you know. If you're just acting a fool, you know, you're just being stupid, acting a fool, I'll let you yell and scream at me. If you try to get violent on me, it don't work. This is America.
But I learned something
So,
from. Are you
no.
now saying? Are you now saying what you are now saying? I am also a reflection of.
Yes. You are me, but you are me born in a different life. And your neighbor is you, born in a different life. And it's, if you read that short story, and it only makes sense. Like, it's something that makes sense. But every single person in the entire world is all you, and it's all me. And we're just different circumstances growing up, this or that. But it's all you, and it's all me. Your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters. It's all you, and it's all me. Everything. We are all the same. And that is such a beautiful concept to me that I believe it. And there's no religion that does that because there's no money in it. There's no power in we're all the same. There's only power in division. There's only power in, forgiveness. And, no, we're all the same. That murderer that got killed, dude, that's me. He made bad choices. He didn't go down the right road. But that's me, and that's you. And it could have been us. And nobody wants to listen to me about it. But that's how it works, is you and me and my wife sleeping in the other room, my daughter, my mom, all the neighbors around me. Guess what? We're all the same. We all come from the same thing. And if you really break it down small enough, we probably are all the same thing, including you, all the thousands of miles away. The same thing. Maybe one day, the being that we're trying to figure out by living all these lives can become a god. Maybe not. Who knows?
Are you now saying that God?
No, not yet. No, we're just people. We're living a life. You're living your life the way that you live your life, and you do it the way, what tells you what to feel, what to do? It's you. Right? You 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 do what you feel is right. So your experience in life, your pleasure, your pain, that all goes into the equation. Because what is God? God is infinite. It's everything. So in order to be God, wouldn't you need to know the experiences of a million years of people and all of it all at once? I couldn't understand that. But if we were, you know, if we were the seed, if we were the egg, and like I said, all of us, we're all the same. You know, you, me, someone 1,000 years ago. God has no time. God has none of that. God is eternal. I mean, who knows? It's something that makes sense to me, and I'm not very religious, but like what draws me to it is that you, me, your neighbors, your enemies, your family, all of it, we are all the same, you know? And, you know, like I said, I've studied religion. You mentioned Christianity is one of your, like the one you're the most familiar with, correct? To love thy neighbor like they love thyself is one of the fucking big deals of the Bible. I mean, if that doesn't say that we are all the same, we are all every single person, it doesn't mean you have to like bend over, you know? If somebody tried to attack my family, I would kill them. Hey, wouldn't be all that hard because I live in America.
Nice speech,
But
though.
yeah, no, that's a good one. Hi, 15 plus 1.
That was self.
Yeah, no, that's the one I carry around. I carry that with me wherever I go. Got it unloaded because I've been drinking and talking on this.
Is it legal to
But
carry it around there?
what?
Legal to carry it around there.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow. And anybody can carry it around?
Yeah,
Wow.
you know, I rather enjoy it because I never have to worry about anybody. Because, you know, anybody who wants to do wrong always has to worry, oh man, that guy might have a gun. And oh geez, if somebody ever like tries to do bad and I have to pull my gun out, I mean, as fast as you heard gunshots go, bang, 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 I'll put 5 and about the size of oh, that. I'll put 5. Pop, 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 pop. Like, dude, I practice, I train. Like, it's a thing. And You want to know what's really crazy? If you try to come to my house, huh?
Wow.
Oh,
That's a nice.
that's a real one. No, I mean this is that's just that's just my rifle.
How much? How
Not
much?
even
How
a
much? How much did those ones cost?
I don't like talking about it. especially the AR. But whatever. It is what it is. I got it.
Yeah, good.
It does okay. I've already had to change out parts and this and that, but whatever.
Love to have one. Family.
Say that again.
Love to have not legal.
Yeah. Well, I will never say that I'm not thankful.
I'm in America. I would
for-
definitely have it.
Yeah, where I live. Like I live in a good spot. Yeah. Very thankful. I mean, look at this stupid thing.
Wow.
I mean, right? I walk around. Oh no. I lost you. Oh,
Hey. How are you doing?
I'm
I'm all right, thank you. Yeah, same here. How's your day going?
fine.
Very nice. We met interesting people here.
Probably 5.
Uh-huh. Very good. Do you come often here? It's my first time, so I'm just curious.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So you have friends here as well? You see people again?
I do. I just then
Okay. So you don't have any regular chat parties or something? Okay.
somebody you meet might know.
I see. Interesting. Well, that's cool. So what's going on in your life? So where do you live? You say Nigeria? Is that where you are?
I did not tell you. Show it.
Huh?
Show that.
Yeah, that's what I saw. So, but where in Nigeria? Nigeria is big. As the Lagos?
Pardon.
Ah, I see. Okay. Well,
Are you in Lagos?
Huh?
Are you in?
I'm in the US. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast.
Yeah, in where?
Yeah, I'm in California.
Oh, why are you not sleeping late already?
It's 11 in my time. Not that bad. How about you? What time do you have there?
Just 7 a.m.
7 a.m. in the morning? You get up early, huh? It's good. Every day?
Yes.
No, very nice.
So I can quickly set up my day. I quick.
Okay. So do you go to university or school, or what do you do? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's difficult. No, sometimes it is. Well, so what kind of what do you do? What is your profession?
Um.
Oh, really?
Any
Uh-huh. What science? What kind of science?
kind of
Yeah, what kind of field? What field is it? Biology?
generally
Chemistry? Ah,
biology, mechanical, actually,
very good. Well, you will have a good career ahead of you.
working.
Uh-huh. Very good. Well, I wish you all the best and good luck with everything. Yeah.
Nice.
The same to you. Thank you. Same here. All right.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.